Alright, hello. Welcome to the recap of the UFC Baku fight night. Jamahal Hill versus Khalil Roundtree Jr. So many heels, so many Khalils, so many Roundtree. I nearly got it perfectly accurate. I said Khalil late finish. I didn't think it would go. I didn't think Khalil would knock him out in rounds 1 or 2. I saw many people were saying that, but I didn't really think so. It went exactly how I thought it would. Khalil would just kind of dominate with his Muay Thai stance. Hill, being out of shape as he is, ballooned up to probably about 250 on fight night in just pure body fat. It's so sad to say. But just getting straight into the card, we're gonna do the recaps from the main card downwards. Nothing else of importance happened this card. Nothing else of importance. So, just gonna leave that there. I will give my opinion on this in another video. Tom Aspinall is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. You heard it here first. You probably didn't, but back to the important shit. Khalil Goat Tree Jr. dominated this fight. It was, in retrospect, those odds were close. You know what I mean? Like, from the performance, you would have thought like Khalil was like a 1 to 10 like favourite. It's insane. Let's look at the stats. I think in round 5, Jamahal didn't even land anything. But he apparently did, but I don't think he hit any like shots to the head or anything. Like, Khalil literally won every round. You literally. Yeah, okay, maybe there's an... No, I can't even say there's an argument. Because fucking Jamahal would probably be wiggling with the... It's 5-0. Like, literally 5-0. Because in this round, apparently Jamahal outstruck Khalil. But, like, the shots Khalil were landing, like... It might have been like a 50-44, you know, like, I think that's the first time I've ever heard of that card, but he had, like, there was, like, 2 rounds where I was like, oh, that's a 10-8 Khalil, and he won every other round. This was domination, the definition of domination. But moving on, I actually surprisingly got this fight really accurate. I did say, in one of the videos, I don't remember where I said it, but I did say Fiziev would shoot a takedown on Bahamondes simply because he's the shorter, stockier opponent. It would be really easy to take Bahamondes down. The only reason he grappled with Turner is because Turner was near his size, and it was, you know, it was easier for him to grapple with like someone like that. But Fiziev, shorter, stockier. We saw with the Sean Brady fight. Shorter, stockier opponents just eat like really good wrestlers, and I manifested this. I'm just kidding. But I even said it if, like, in one of the, like, I don't know if any of you watch him, but Kenny Okoye, I was in his chat, and he read, I put in fucking, put in the chat, I said, Fiziev will definitely shoot a takedown. And he was like, man, you fucking moron. Who's the moron now? I manifested this! I'm flexing that I was active in the chat for fucking Kenny Okoye. Kamaru Usman. Go Usman. I'll speak of it Usman later on, but this fight, I don't know how to score this, because when I was watching it live, at the end of the fight I was like, it's close, but I think they're going to give it to Kuniev. I rewatched the fight. It wasn't a robbery. It wasn't. It was close, it was really close. A split decision is fair, but it wasn't a robbery. It could have went either way. People forget, man, that most of Kuniev's damaging shots came in round 2. And round 2 was just pure domination from Kuniev. Not enough for a 10-8, but he was in control, landed the more damaging shots. Clear round 2 to Kuniev. But round 3, like, look, the strikes total. It wasn't a robbery, guys. And he had the control time. It wasn't a robbery. I'm even kind of mad it was a split decision, but it was fair. But it was not a robbery, guys. Look at the stats. Kuniev landed big shots, but he just didn't throw enough. He threw like 2 at the end of the round and like 1 at the start. Blades easily won that round. I'm sorry to say it. Any Kuniev fans. And I'm not even knocking Kuniev. If he's off the sauce and looks that good against a top 5 heavyweight, Throw him in there with, like, Spivak in his next fight. I genuinely think he will be better next time. But I hope they don't cut him. I hope they keep him. But I see good fights from him in the future. He's had an entertaining fight, I will say. Work on your grappling a little bit, but entertaining fight. I told you all. I did say Orolbai is just simply built different. And I can't remember. I think I said like decision or like KO. Didn't think a submission, but I can't remember what I said, to be honest. But I just said he'd win, and he won this with fucking ease. Like, Jesus Christ, this was probably the like. There's big things coming from this kid. It was a catchweight bout. I don't know who missed weight. I'm gonna assume it was Orolbai. I don't know, to be honest. But clear dominating win from Orolbai. Who would I matchmaking with next? I'd probably say I really don't know any lightweight, because Rufy's going up. Benoit Saint-Denis is probably gonna fight Gamera. I don't know. I really don't know. Someone, I guess. Moving on. Naseem Sadykhov versus Nicholas Mota. People are saying, oh well, Naseem nearly got finished in round 1. And that's true. He nearly did get finished. But I was not really sold on Naseem Sadykhov before this fight. I'm sold now. I think with that level of grit and determination, and the minute I saw Merab in his corner, my go, I knew he had like the toughness. If Merab's training with him, he definitely has toughness. And he showed it in this fight. Not the highest level competition, but if you watch Nicholas Mota's fight, you know that fella hits like a truck. He may not be good at anything else, but he hits like a truck. And Naseem took about like a 50 punch combination and just got up and like fought back. I'm sorry, but that's elite level toughness, and that might just get him to like a top 10 opponent. Not sure about the grappling. I'm not really sure about that, but elite level toughness. I would probably, if I do another prospects video, I'm putting Sadykhov in it, because he's not ranked yet, and it'd be nice to get him before he's ranked. Who do I think he beats? Benoit Saint-Denis? I don't know about his grappling, but he does have grappling and submission defense, like legit. I know he probably has it, but legit. I can see him going on to big things. This fight, I got wrong, but I felt like Bogdan Grad fought a good fight. Did I think it was a robbery? No. But I did think it was close. I think they gave it 30-27. I would personally give it 29-28, but I think it was like one judge. I can't remember, to be honest. But all I know is Mohamed Naimov won this fight. Not easily, but it was a tough fight. Bogdan Grad really did take it to him. He landed that like spinning heel kick, but it was like behind the head, but you can't really blame him. And then he landed it later on in the third round, I believe. Bogdan Grad has a chin, man. It's amazing. Great performance from Mohamed Naimov. I'm not really mad about the loss, though. It was a fun fight. Moving on. This one I'm kind of mad about, but who saw that coming? Korean Mike Tyson has wrestling like Khabib. Seok Ko just dominated this fight. There was no real worry at all in any of the rounds. Just elite level grappling. This guy might be something to look out for. I think someone chins him. Like, he has his hands very low. I think someone that just wings an overhand might catch him. But Oban Elliott was not the one to do that. I'm pissed off because Oban Elliott was the one that initiated to like grappling. So that's kind of a telling sign he was not confident in his striking. He wanted to grapple with Seok Ko, so that means he has shoddy striking and shoddy grappling. Thank God I did not put Oban Elliott in my prospects videos. I almost did, but I took him off for the GOAT heavyweight, the next champ, Mario Pinto. People forget, man. But clear domination. I think MMA Guru said he'd delete his channel if Oban lost, so better follow through your word, buddy. Moving on. Jun Young Park versus Ismail Naurdiev. This was like a Michael Bisping Anderson Silva moment, where it was like Jun Young Park got a knee to the head and it was illegal or something. I think it was because he was grounded. He was grounded, got a knee to the head. Ishmael thought he won the fight. They gave Jun Park like 3 minutes of recovery time to like get his head back into the game. Cut over the eye, and he could have took a disqualification win, but he said, fuck it, let's keep going. And the next 2 rounds he proceeded to dog walk Ishmael Naurdiev. And they did give Ishmael a 2-point deduction, which was insane. I thought it was only going to be 1 point, but I like to see rules being enforced. So Ishmael needed a finish, and Jun Park just dominated the rest of the fight with like that cut over his eye. It was insane. Great performance. Great performance. I feel kind of good for Ishmael Naurdiev because if it wasn't, it was just a simple mistake that cost him that fight. I think they should probably give him like a layup opponent just to get his confidence back. But learn the rules, buddy. You know, man. Moving on. Great show of heart from the South Korean. A lot of South Korean prospects. That should be a video maybe soon. Now this one, yeah, can't get them all right, you know. Melissa Mullins just didn't do anything decently. I don't know what the coaches were telling her, man. She should have just grappled from the start. You know, and then round 3 she decides to grapple, but she's like no energy left. So sad to see, but I'm not going to cope. Good win by Daria. Zhelezniakova, I believe. I was listening to the broadcast. Spent like 3 minutes, what the fuck. But moving on. Good win for Daria Zhelezniakova. I'm just going to be honest, she brutalized Melissa Mullins. She beat the piss out of her. Melissa should have took her down sooner, but didn't do it for some reason. And this is another example of someone that should have took her opponent down. Claudia has 0 ground game. Aleksieeva is known for a submission artist. She had 1 job. 1 fucking job. Take her down. Take her down and just ground and pound her, get a submission. But no. Stand with the fucking kickboxer. No takedown attempts. 0. Zilch. Claudia got a fucking takedown, but that was later in the fight. Claudia in her last fight had 0 ground game. Irina, the fucking grappler, did 0 takedowns. 0. Is there some technique that I'm not seeing that like strikers like just completely stop wrestling? What the fuck, man? Moving on. 0 IQ. 0 fight IQ in this fight. I swear to God. And someone will just probably just fraud check Claudia and just out-grapple her later on. And they'll be like, oh, that's a great win. She out-wrestled Irina Aleksieeva, dude. People forget, man. This is so fucking stupid. What were the coaches telling her between rounds? Was it like just a Tim Welch? It's okay, Shug. Only 2 rounds left, Shug. It's almost over, Shug. What the fuck do these coaches be telling, like, the fighters? Irina, the grappling artist, fucking submission artist, great ground game, doesn't take down a fucking striker? Why? So stupid, man. So unbelievably stupid. Moving on. This fight was close. Tagir Ulanbekov. I was kind of right with saying Azat was probably going to win this fight, because people forget, man, it was actually wait, hold on. I hate UFC's website, man. I have to go all the way back down. Looking at it, why is there no stats for round 3? Okay, round 2 is clearly Tagir. I don't know. So this was a 10-9 Tagir. This was clear Azat if he got a knockdown this round. I think it was close, but I wouldn't say robbery, but I would definitely say not a 30-27. They gave it 30-27 to Gear. I did not think it was 30-27. I thought it was 29-28 either way. Give us that, like, a barely top 15 opponent next. I guarantee you he will dominate. I don't know how old this kid is. If he's, like, below 27, this kid is, like, world champ material in, like, 3 years. He showed amazing takedown defense. Like, unreal balance. This kid, I'm probably going to put him in my prospects video. Even though he's coming off a loss, showed, on short notice, amazing performance. Amazing. Moving on. Definitely keep your eye on Azak. And, I mean, our pick, Muhammad Usman, we knew he would win this. We absolutely knew he would win this. Just dominated. There's no stats for round 3. Like, I can't even show you all the stats, but Muhammad Usman, I think you won round 1, and then round 3. Let me just check again, just to make sure my fucking knowledge. Okay. I don't remember any knockdowns in this round, but apparently there was. Yeah, easy win for Muhammad Usman. Hamdi just stopped kicking his leg. It was clear the leg kicks were working, and Hamdi just stopped for some reason. Probably gassed himself out doing it. Well done, Muhammad Usman. Our pick won this. I did not steal this pick from bedtime. I will actually try upload my... I'm uploading my predictions videos tonight, and I am dead certain bedtime has not uploaded anything, or anyone has uploaded any predictions. I'm not even sure Guru has done it yet. But I will try get these out on my own time. I'm kind of still tired, even though this was like a normally timed card. But great. Oh, I can't even say great card. Great main event, I guess. Great co-man. The Curtis Blades fight was kind of boring. Orolbai performance was great. Sadykhov jump scare. I don't know what's going on there. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, we've entered the fucking Twin Peaks of the UFC website. First there was this fog, if you remember the Kevin Holland predictions video. There was the fog now, and now there's the Twin Peaks. Jesus Christ. Naimov fight was great. Orolbai Elliott fight was kind of boring, even though it was a dominant performance, not taking anything away. Johnny Young Park performance was inspirational. I got these two wrong, so I didn't really enjoy the fight, but great performances from both. It was actually good fights between them both, but got the picks wrong, so I can't even enjoy it. Azat Maxim was probably fight of the night, and Muhammad Usman, performance of the night, win of the night, fight of the year, Muhammad Usman. Our pick. Alright. If I had to rate this card on a 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 6 or a 7. Wasn't too bad. It was alright. I probably lean towards a 6. Main event really did save it, even though Khalil kind of just aura farmed for the last 2 rounds. That's about it. See you guys. I'll probably do 317 predictions tomorrow. That's about it. See ya.